Mesechtes Sotah, V'nela me'ena isha v'nistera, V'avar olav ruach kina, but was she nitma'a, the Mayim Hama'arim and the Klalois written in the Torah, a Misa Meshuna if she is guilty, a Bracha if she's Tahira. Why does Sotah follow Nazir? How do these two combine? Kol roya Sotah bekukula, Yazir atzmai from wine. Kashem lezvugan kakriyas yamsuf. A brisa compares. Arboy myoim kaidim yitzira. A baskol declares. Although shnei eidim may be needed for a warning or for seclusion to be achieved. All agree inyan tumah. Eight echad is believed. Sotah is unique, that even a single witness can uncover. After kinoi and stira, there are raglayim ledavar. V'kinei is ishtoi, is that a chayva or a shus. Ein adam over aveira, elam kei nichnas boy, ruach shtus. Hakafas dekel, or kedei mezigas hakois. How long must they be there? For stira or tuma, how long is the shear? Kol adam sheyesh by gasas haruach. If conceitment is his taiva, lo yinaka medina shel gehenim. By not controlling his gaiva, ki'ilu kafar be'ikar, the shechina can't face him. He will be cut down like an asherah and not rise by tchiyas hamesim. Chacham leiv yikach mitzvos. What the Gemara is Mosif, Moshe Rabbeinu's priorities when it came to Atzmos Yosef, Dafim of Agadata, so much more to be Ma'ayin, the detail of the beginning of Shibud Mitzrayim. The Masechta continues with the Mincha and its descriptions. No Shtemen and Levina in a Kvifas Mitzris, a basket, an Egyptian, a fair to be gathered from the dust that will be there. Any water can be taken, provided that it will be clear. Ish v'isha zachu, shchina beinehem, loy zachu, then Eish will cause them mayhem. B'schus anoichi afar ve'efer, that Avram Avinu declared, we were zoicha to afar paraduma, and the efer for a Sotah to be cleared. On cloth and with yoi must be written the Megillah, to be erased into the water for her to drink and to fill her, placed into a klisharis, tnufa, then hagasha, kemitza haktora, and then to be mashka, we would rasha. The Megillah was written, but a mechloikis, which verses? Is it also the instructions and details, or only the curses? Enumaspekes lishtois, as soon as she begins to indulge, acheponeha moirikois, and her eyes start to bulge. Ha'imeres tmeya aniloch, or Adam confirm a rumor. Ha'imeres eini shoisa, they are all asa to truma. Ein hamayim boitkinaisa, the water will lose its fitness. If even b'dinas hayom, there is a single witness, two Talmidei Chachamim accompany them to the Bezdin Hagadol in Yerushalayim to keep them separated and not to diminish the effectiveness of the Mayim. They would coax and rush her so that maybe she would fess up to avoid a mechika by admitting she messed up, all dressed up in black, with no jewelry to wear. The kohen would rip her garment and unbraid her hair. She stood al Pesach habayis for her to be seen in public by the Shar Nickner to create a scene. Each step that was done is from her that we learn. B'midah she'adam moeded, he receives back in return. She endured herself to entice him. For that we blame her. Instead of a minchas chitim, we use sa'irim, a Michael Behema, the story of Shimshin Hagibor and his battles with the Plishtim. Miriam, Moshe, and Basia, from the water she fished him. The mice of Yehuda and Tamar, how that concerns us. Al Yabam Pnei Chaverei Berabim, even to get thrown in a furnace. And is Rusa v'Shemeres Yabam v'Sirei Lav are all like shaisais, besides a get that is given. Their ksuba like night lies. Amar Bala Eini Mashka Usha Bala Ba'aleha en route. Although these women are like shaisais, but night lies ksuba on the way out. Nitma v'nitma, stated at least 3 times. B'payil kishem she'asur lebal kach asur lebayil. And even if the husband and Baal were Kahanim, she remains Asur to Chuma. And since she is now Becheskas Daina, she is Asur to the Kahuna. If the Baal is Eina Menukim Avain, the results are appended. Should she have Schusim, her punishment may be suspended. To be Matzadik Suba of an Everes Aldas, must an hasra be given. Baal shemachal al kinoi, is his kinoi forgiven. V'nikso v'nizva zera, if she is barren, she'll conceive. From difficult labor, she will get a reprieve. Kitzorim yoledes aruchim, shchorim yoledes levonim. If she only had nekevos, she will now have zechorim. Does an Eilanish drink? Does an Isha Akara? How about a Zekena or a Minika or an Isha Hara? A Kinoi for an Ashes Cheresh Shaita to lose her Ksuba, is it Mayo? The whole process will only work if Kodma Shchivas Baal Lebayo. When Rabbi Eliezer ben Azariah became Nasi, on that day they darshaned about the Migrash and the Alpayim Abba, that the Leviim Yarshin, a Sheni Latuma can make a Shlishi. How about a Revi? We pondered how the Shira was said in the Yamsuf, how the Yidden responded, Mishakina le'ishtay v'nistera. Even if it heard from the birds chirping, she loses her ksuba. If heard from the town's yentis smirking, a destira she'ein oisarasa isar olam, are called Eidos Rishayna, Eidei Tuma, whose Isser lasts forever, are Eidei Achroina, Eilu Nemorim Bechol Noshain. Any language can be said, although written in Lashon HaKodesh, one can translate them instead. Kriya Shema and Tefillah, and also Birchas HaMazon, Parshas Sotah, Vidu Maisa, Shuas Eidis and Pikadin. But the following require Lashon HaKodesh, as the Mishnah taught. Chalitza, Birchas Kahanim, and the Psukim read when Bikurim were brought. At Har Grizim, the Evo, the Brachos and curses, the Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippur, and the Egla Rufa, the reading of verses, the sending of the Meraglim, so hard to understand, the crossing of the Yarden to conquer the land, Har Grizim and Har Evo, the positioning of the Shvatim, Brachas v'Klolas, said B'Lashon HaKodesh B'Kol Ram, the Klolim and Protim, 3 brachos for Birchas Kahanim in the Migdosh with the Shechina. 1 bracha said Bekinoi Keneged Kispayim in the Medina. The Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippur, although skipping is normally also Yosef Masha Karisi, Lefonechem, Achrei Mois, and Achba Asor, Parshas HaMelech by Hakel. The Psukim and Havara took place Be'ezras Noshim and Yeshiva Va'azara, the speech of the Meshuach Mechama, the one who was anointed, instructions of the Shotrim who were appointed. Parshas Eglas Harufa, with the perpetrator, no one knows. Do we measure from the neck, the navel, or the nose? Yodeinu L'Shafchu Es Adam, we regret Masha Hoya, can't send away guests without Mazoin and Levaya. Misha Batla Hasanhedrin, Botol Hashir, Misha Chora Beis HaMikdash, Botol Hashamir. Machos Beis David stopped, Misha Chorav Beis HaMikdash, Pasku Anshe Amana, Botlu Ari Mikla, Hadran Lach Masechta Sotah, Bahadra Chalon, Loi Nisnashi Minach Masechta Sotah, Loi Snisachi Minon, Ki Bi Yurbu Yamecha, Yosiful Chosh Nois Chayim, Valma Yesh Lanu Lishoin, Alavinu Sheba Shemayim. One thought comes to mind as we learn through these dafim. Unfortunately, Posku Sotah Misharabu Hanafim. May we see the miracle of water's return. Galek Void Machuscha Aleinu, with the coming of Mashiach Bimheira V'Yameinu.